ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልኝ እንኳን ወደ ትሩ ሚዲያ መጣችሁ እኔ መሐመድ ረሺድ እባላለሁኝ በዛሬው ዕለት እንግዲህ የተለያዩ የዩናይትድ ስቴቶች በዚህ ኮቪድን በተመለከተ ዋርኒንግ ያወጡ ነው ስቴይ አት ሆም በተለይ አሁን ከሆሊዴዩ ጋር ተያይዞ አብዛኛው ህብረተሰብ ትራቭል ለማድረግ እንቅስቃሴ በማድረግ ላይ ይገኛል እና ከዚህ ተንተርሶ እንግዲህ አብዛኛው ህብረተሰብ ቤት ቁጭ እንዲል ጋዘሪንግ ይሄ ከ10 ሰው በላይ ወይም ደግሞ ከ20 ሰው በላይ ጋዘር እንዳያደርጉ መልእክት ያስተላለፉ ነው ከነዚህ እንግዲህ ኒውዮርክ ይገኙበታል እጅግ በጣም ኮቪድ በከፍተኛ ሁኔታ የተንሰራፋበት ስቴት ነበር አሁን የተወሰነ ጋፕ ያለበት ሁኔታ ነው ያለውና ኮቪድ ተመልሶ እነዚህ ስቴቶች ላይ በዩናይትድ ስቴትስ ላይ እንግዲህ እየጨመረ ያለበት ሁኔታ ነው ያለው ይህንን በተመለከተ እንግዲህ እንደማስጠንቀቂያም እንዲሆን ከዚህም ሰብስበን የሁሉንም የስቴቶች ስቴይ ኦርደር አት ሆም አለ ኳረንታይን አለ እነዚህን በተመለከቱ እንግዲህ ወደ እናንተ ይዘን ቀርበናል Media in Amir's World. On today's episode, we're going to discuss about the states that are bringing any COVID-19 measures. And the reason why we are going to discuss this this time is really important because there is
the COVID-19 message is coming like
yeah, but not yet we have the COVID-19 vaccination or the medicine yet. What we need to do is that prevention is the number one way of protecting from COVID-19. So let's go ahead and discuss. My name is Mohammed Rashid Kamal.
And my name is Amir Rashid. And my name is Ishad Rashid.
Yes, we're going to discuss about a couple of states. And the first state we have that require the travelers to have a test that is done in 72 hours or they need to be quarantined for 14 days is Alaska. So Alaska, this is one of the US states that require this. And all of you know that Alaska is very known by this bear. So gotta be careful that if you are planning to go to there, it's just stated by the Mike Donry. He's announced it. This is starting in August 11 in Alaska. So you gotta be careful that if you're going there, either you need to have a negative result or you need to be quarantined. It's all about Alaska. So, and the other is there is a 14-day quarantine for any visitors. That's in Arkansas. If you're going to Arkansas, you have to know that. So especially this Thanksgiving time, be careful, try to stay at home. And if you go to Connecticut, if you have a plan to visit Connecticut, this is effective in June 25. There's a 14-day quarantine for any visitors or residents returning from a region that has a higher rate of 10 positive cases for every 100 residents on that area. And if you are coming to the Washington, D.C., you will need to have either you're going to be quarantined or you need to have a negative test results to bring that. And if you go to Florida, and especially since these scientists resigned that the states, there's a 14-day quarantine rule for any visitors from New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. These are really the hot spots. And if you go to Hawaii, they long awaiting the COVID-19 testing program that was effective in the 15th. So again, you need to have that negative test result in 72 hours. So any travelers must also complete the state's mandatory travel and health form. That's really important. And again, in Illinois, especially in Chicago, you need to require certain states of quarantine of 14 days arrival before. And go to Kansas. Kansas also require a 14-day quarantine heading you to a travel domestically when you enter anywhere more than 500 picnic. And Kentucky also, this is a new advisory announced just on Monday in Kentuckians who travel to a 9 hotspot states in DC. So you have to be in 14 days in quarantine, and also there are some additional things these Kentuckians also need. So you need to be like in Alabama, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Nevada, South Carolina, Texas, and Mississippi. see all these states, including these country governments. So you need to be careful when you go there. So you're gonna be in 14-day self-quarantine. So this is a self-quarantine. Basically, you need to avoid yourself in contact with anyone. So that's really important. If you are planning, especially Thanksgiving is coming up, the holidays are here, so you gotta make sure that before you go, you have to check any of the rules and regulations that are set aside in each state and as well as each city. So I don't want you guys to be in any kind of trouble.
And
that means I don't know.
I'd like to tell you where the coronavirus came from. But
Right, Amir. So the reason is another is the Bashir said case cluster have been traced to the residents who have recently returned from the vacation or attended a large gathering like the block parties or barbecue. So these are really becoming a hotspot for the people.
barbecues.
Right. So you see people are gathering to eat some barbecues in the COVID-19
But
case
first,
because
we
it's
could
distributed through air. So that's the main reason why in a situation like this, COVID is really spreading. So we all of us need to be aware that this COVID-19 case is still growing alarmingly here in the US, especially in different parts of the hot season is already gone. Now this kind of cold time, and this cold time is really exacerbating the case. So what the doctors advising is that you gotta take if you haven't yet taken the vaccination.
Have you given me a hint?
Right. So if you haven't yet taken vaccination for the seasonal flu, it's really helpful. So you gotta take that one also. And also, as of yet, we have the US got this vaccination, right, Ashari? The vaccination, which has a 95% efficacy, 95%, which is really great. But it's not yet even distributed. It's not yet been distributed. So maybe it's coming up in a couple of months. And also, when it comes, as Dr. Fauci said, it will be first given to those people who are in need. Like when I say in need, those people who are at the front fighting this COVID-19. These are including the doctors, the nurses, and the physicians in each hospital. So those are the first they're going to get the vaccine. Then after that, it's going to those people who are really in high risk, like older people more than 60 years old, and also has concurrent diseases like diabetes, hypertension, and those people will get the second part, and it will go all the way down and down until it goes to the public, the general public like me and you guys doesn't have any problem. So those, it will go like that. So it will take some time to get everybody at the vaccination. So you gotta be careful that even if a lot of the efficacy and the vaccinations are already on the way, but we need to make sure that we need to protect ourselves and our family, so it will help overall the country to be safe as well. So to conclude this video, we are here discussing the number of states that are bringing any requirements and regulations. If you are traveling or entering those states, you gotta be careful. So you might end up in 14 days self-quarantine, or you may need to take a 72-hour negative test result with showing that you are negative for the last 72 hours. My name is Mohammed Rashid Kamal with the news.
And my name is Rashad Rashid. And my name is Amir Rashid.
That's all we have for today. Stay safe there, and wish you all the best. Have a great day. Bye bye.